Stream quality excellent. Window closed.
Excellent.
20 minutes into the future.
Oh, my Martian is talking to me on my phone now. Have you played this game, Lifeline?
No.
You
know what? I heard someone was tweeting about it. It was supposed to be pretty awesome.
It's supposed to be the best game for Apple Watch, so you should check it out.
I will take a look.
It's kind of like a choose your own adventure with an astronaut who is on a remote planet, and you're trying to help him or her survive. And so, like, I just sent them to go and investigate something, and they're like, "I'll be back in a while," and then you have to wait, right?
So yeah, I was gonna say, I think I remember reading something that it was like because they're on a distant planet, there's like a built-in timer because it has to do with how long it would take for your instructions to get to them or something.
No, that's not.
Oh, that's
not.
No.
Thing.
Okay, never mind.
The communication is instant.
Understood. But maybe I was reading a different thing. Now.
They have to go and do something. I think there is a game that has to do with like controlling something on Mars or whatever, and you have a time lag, but it's not this one.
Aha. All right. Well, I assume that everyone's gotten through the ad at this point, so allow me to once again welcome you all to the Handelabra live stream of Sentinels of the Multiverse. Hashtag Sentinels Live. As you know, the goal of these streams is to show you how to play the game as well as cover some strategy that can help you win. As we are the developers, you can always be sure to get some insight into our development process and maybe even see some stuff before anyone else. For instance, this evening, you are going to see John and I playing on the actual build, the release build, that is coming out in just 3 short days.
Yep, so if there's any bugs, oh well.
Yep.
We'll fix them later.
We'll fix them later. The game includes a tutorial that covers the basics, which is actually going to be getting better soon. Stay tuned to hear more about that. But we always do our best to explain exactly what we're doing, when we do it, and why. And depending on how long it takes for us to win or lose, well, in other weeks, we sometimes play more than one full game in a session. I had to tell you guys, we're only playing one game tonight. I don't want to get home super late, and obviously we've been crazy busy all last week and this week getting prepped for the big party that's coming up. And I don't want to be slaughtered. Plus, we're going to be streaming so much this week that you'll get your fill of it. I promise.
You'll get your dose.
Indeed. Sentinels of the Multiverse is currently available for iPad, Android tablets, as well as PC, Mac, and Linux via Steam. And you can get the game at sentinelsdigital.com. And, of course, I just pasted in the old chat room there, sentinelsdigital.com/anniversary for all the info about the amazing party that's coming up this week. Just to recap for everybody, this Friday, October 16th, 2015, marks 1 year since we released Sentinels of the Multiverse. That means that our game will officially be what, Anna? A toddler. That's right. According to Anna, it's already been a toddler for a while. We had a bit of a disagreement on Twitter about it, but that's okay.
I don't know if it's actually toddling.
It doesn't really toddle. It just sort of...
It runs.
It does run. It runs pretty good. Starting basically at 9 a.m. Eastern time, we will be streaming once again our Sentinels Live on our channel. But then also throughout the weekend, we will be hosting other people streaming Sentinels Live via our channel as well, plus sending you off to their channel if you'd rather watch it there. I don't think we've mentioned this before, but every single one of those streamers is going to have a free copy of Sentinels to give away for Steam. So if you're, for some reason, still not playing, you'll have a chance to remedy that. Twitch has still not sent out our cool little "you should come watch us" email, which bugs me when they do that because that's how we get people to come watch. What else is going on? Oh, right. Every every copy of the game that we sell equals $1 that we're going to be donating to Child's Play Charity. For those of you who don't know about Child's Play Charity, it raises money to get games, video games, board games for children in hospitals. And it's a really awesome cause, so we're going to be raising money through that. And then, what else is going on this weekend? That's probably all that we can talk about. It's going to be discounted. It's going to be on sale.
Yeah.
We're not talking about exactly what the sale is going to entail the sale. until Friday. But check back that page, sentinels.digital.com/anniversary, because all the info about what's going to be on sale and for how much will be there starting Friday morning.
Yeah. So if you guys can socialize all this stuff, post it on Reddit, post it on Facebook, post it on Orkut or Friendster,
AOL.
Take an ad in the newspaper.
Yeah.
All of those things that are very modern.
We're going to get what were they called? Like a live keyword? What was the thing? Was it AOL keyword? We're going to get AOL keyword.
Yeah, an AOL keyword.
Exactly.
You've got power usages.
And, of course, use the hashtag Sentinels 1 year to make that all happen. All right, so I think that's it from a bookkeeping perspective, unless I missed anything, John.
I don't think Friendster has hashtags.
Aw. So delightfully quaint.
That sounds about right.
All right, so, chat, we need you to help us out here. We are going to let you guys decide who we're playing and where we're playing this evening. And on top of that, we're going to let Twitch play a hero tonight. So start thinking about that. Here's the way it's going to work. The first villain to get 4 votes is who we're playing against this evening, and we will play on advance no matter what it is. And the first environment to get 4 votes will be where we're playing. And then once we've decided those 2 things, we're going to go ahead and strategize about what sort of team we should put together. We're going to do, I'll play 2 heroes, John's going to play 2 heroes, and Twitch will play 1 hero. So start thinking about who you guys would like to play.
Optional lawyer asked a question.
I signed up for the stream event, but I never got any kind of email. Then you should check your spam folder, because I emailed you directly myself personally to let you know that there was no confirmation email, but there will be another one coming probably tomorrow, 2 days ahead of the event.
You emailed to confirm that there was no confirmation?
Well, there was no auto confirmation. Like when you signed up, it popped up in the browser, thank you for sending your thing. But there was no email confirmation because it's not, this is outside of our mailing list. This is not something that, this is just something personally between me and the people who signed up. I'm going to give you the info that you need. So yes, you should probably check your spam because I definitely sent you a direct email, OPT lawyer. All right, so let's see what we got here.
We have 2 votes for Ennead, 1 vote for
Ennead, 2 Cosmotrons.
Oh, 2 Cosmotrons.
I'm going to turn on a fan. Hang on 1 sec. It always gets so hot in this office after hours. After hours.
We might need to have a coalition villain. We need some more votes, people.
Yep. 2 for Cosmotron, 2 for Ennead. More messages below.
Oh, now there's 3 for each.
3 for each.
Someone can break the tie.
Who's gonna break the tie?
Or maybe 4 people will come in with the side vote.
A quick side vote. And it's the Ennead by a nose. So we're gonna play Advanced Ennead. And now let's talk environments, guys. Realm of Discord, Runes of Atlantis, Silver Gulch. Our least played environment currently is Tomb of Anubis. I mean, obviously, we could always go for an Ennead, but I think we've played the Ennead at Tomb of Anubis.
We have.
Our second least is Megalopolis. We've only played Megalopolis 4 times.
Because Megalopolis is all about not getting to do stuff.
Yeah.
It's not fun. It is fun, but it's not as fun as, say, sheriffs and robbers shooting each other.
Indeed. All right, we got 1 vote for Silver Gulch. Yeah, I dig Silver Gulch. Silver Gulch is actually one of our more often chosen. Our 2 most chosen are Insula Primalis and Ruins of Atlantis.
Interesting.
Oh,
Silver Gulch has 4 votes.
And 4 votes for Silver Gulch. All right, so Ennead at Silver Gulch. Interesting. So
Silver Gulch has the best music, too.
It does have the best music. Well, it has the best music. It's not my favorite music. My favorite music is Realm of Discord, but that's less musical than it is discordant.
All right.
All right, so let's see. Heroes. Who do we have to take on the Ennead? Obviously, Ra would be a sort of like thematic choice.
Ra's good. He does do lots of damage, but he also takes lots of damage. So,
he does.
He does tend to go down quick, but he can take down a lot of the Ennead. A Tempest against the Ennead is almost cheating, because if you get out the Gene-bound shackles.
Yeah, you can juggle it.
You can do bonus damage to most of the Ennead at once, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So it depends if we're going. If we want to pick the team that's going to win the most, we're definitely putting Tempest on it.
Yeah, so I have been on a bit of an Absolute Zero kick lately. So I think I'm going to go ahead and choose Absolute Zero.
Yeah, he's always also nice against Ennead because they often do fire damage.
Yeah, that was part of what I was thinking, is that they tend to have a pretty decent damage up against someone who can redirect or reflect or whatever damage. So, all right. So
another good hero to have against Ennead is Tachyon, because Hypersonic Assault can hit them all and prevent them from dealing damage, which is nice.
Oh, right. And I also wanted to mention we may veto what Twitch plays. Twitch is probably not going to play Argent Adept, unfortunately, because that would take forever. Similar with Night Mist, probably, because Night Mist tends to have a lot of things to do on her turn, particularly Dark Watch Night Mist with her base power of reorganizing 3 cards at a time. That's a bit nuts. So we'll see. We've got to vote for Twitch Plays Tachyon, which went really well the last time.
I'm going to play Tachyon.
Oh, John's going to play Tachyon. All right. I mean, we could let Twitch play Fnatic, since they're always so zealous about their offense.
That's true, but zealous offense actually is not super useful in this.
True.
Because they're all character cards.
Well, but we are in Silver Gulch. So you could be zealously offending, the, what's it called, brothers? Yeah, we got to vote for Twitch Plays Haka, Twitch Plays Legacy. Haka is our least played hero. So that might be a decent choice for one of us to play, or Twitch.
Yeah, I think it'd be nice to have them play Legacy.
Yeah, all right. Twitch Plays Legacy.
They can go first.
All right, you have to move him. All right, so Twitch Plays Legacy first. Then I've got Absolute Zero. You've got Tachyon, and
I think we want some deck control, so Visionary or the Wraith. And then I would say Tempest, unless we want something different.
I mean, I could do either Fnatic or Haka. If we want Zealous, I mean, obviously we said Zealous offense might not be good, but Fnatic might be interesting in some other ways. But I've been kind of trying to use heroes that I use less often. That's why I've been playing at more Absolute Zero and more Haka lately.
Sure.
So, all right, I'll do Haka. How about that? And then if you want to do deck manipulation with Visionary or Wraith, have at it, or do something else.
Some of them want to play America's Greatest Legacy. Some of them want to play Young Legacy.
We'll do Greatest Legacy.
All right. Well, let's see. I'm going to go with. Let's go with Tempest and let's chips fall where they may.
All right.
No deck manipulation.
All right, here it is, folks. We're doing Advanced Ennead versus America's Greatest Legacy, Absolute Zero, Tachyon, Haka, and Tempest. And we are readying up.
I am playing regular Tachyon, not super scientific Tachyon.
Yep. And let's see what they have to say. Our power has seen millennia. You shall fall before the Ennead.
That's an interesting quote from Legacy there, because they are a legacy.
The actions you take become your own legacy. Stand proud. All right, and there we have the wonderful Silver Gulch music. Let's see what everybody's got here. All right, Twitch. You start with 2 Fortitudes, a Heroic Interception, and Lead from the front. Absolute Zero's got a Focus, Apertures, 2 Horfires, and an onboard module installation. Tachyon's got a Lightspeed Barrage, Nimble Strike, Pushing the Limits, Quick Insight. Haka, we got a Haka of Restoration, 2 Punish the Weaks, and a Savage Mana. I like Savage Mana. Tempests, Chain Lightning, 2 Grievous Hailstorms, and Into the Stratosphere. So, interesting starts for just about everybody, actually. All right, so start game, and let's see what we got. All right, Shu comes out immediately. Shu, of course, is immune to both melee and projectile damage. Set, the God of Storms. Isis, Matron of Magic. Osiris, Lord of Silence. And Atum, World Finisher. And now remember, the Ennead on Advance basically plays an extra Ennead member every turn, automatically.
Yeah, so they're all out in 3 rounds or less here with 5 heroes.
Yep. Turn my animations up a little bit.
All right, Absolute Zero can probably take any damage when there's a tie.
Yep, that's fine with me.
So among these Ennead, Set, Atum, and Osiris are the most dangerous. Because Set and Atum make here it doesn't here it's it's just ordering.
Yeah. All right, so
discard a card.
Yeah, they said they wanted to play a Fortitude. Do you guys want to also discard a Fortitude?
I imagine so.
That would be my guess as well. Yeah, I tend to go after Shu first in this situation, just because it's one of those things where like I focus damage, any damage that he's not immune to on him, and then use the damage he is immune to for others.
Yeah, I would never do that.
Yeah, that's just one of the ways that I do it. All right, I'll get rid of one of these.
Set and Atum are just so dangerous because they can chain into playing all of the kinds of cards every. It's just ridiculous.
Right.
So. We're lucky that Ennead isn't out.
True.
Like, Shu doesn't really do much by himself, so I don't really worry about him being alive. It's what they do. You have to consider both what they do when they're live and when they're flipped.
Right.
Set's ability on his front side is the worst of all of them. And his flip condition is the most useful of all of them. So I definitely like to get him flipped over.
What is his flip condition?
He plays the top card of each deck.
Ah, right.
And yeah. And all Shu does is just heal. When Shu flips, he plays the top card in the environment. So it's like not usually good.
Yeah, and I guess in this environment that would be extra not good.
Yeah.
Although
double plus on good.
I think you'll find that if what I like to do as a hero is deal damage, the opposite of a hero dealing damage would, of course, be a villain issuing healing. So that is why I want to kill a healer first. It's logically consistent, I promise. All right, so you guys had earlier voted for playing a Fortitude. I'm going to hold you to that, and we're going to play out that Fortitude. And I believe, what did they say? Power
to Tempest.
Power to Tempest. Yeah, all right. And Tempest is going to squall everybody. And you guys draw a Danger Sense.
All right, so think about your next turn.
Yep, so start thinking. All right, we got the onboard module installation, so we got an isothermic, and we'll get a null point. And there we go. I'm going to get out the isothermic right now. And who did we say we're going to try and focus?
Set.
Set. All right.
Set is definitely the most dangerous. In my opinion.
And I've got my focus apertures, which I get out next turn to boost my damage by a bit, so that'll be awesome.
All right, for Tachyon, start playing some more cards and look for some cards.
Love it. Got a Nimble Strike. Sonic Vortex.
I think we're not too worried about ongoings and environments, so I'm going to discard that Blinding Speed. Sonic Vortex is really strong against the Ennead.
That's true. Yeah, I think we've talked about this in a previous stream. That's one of those cards that it took me a really long time to figure out when to use it, because I always wanted to hold it until I had more burst cards so I could do more damage across things. But I mean, it's 3 damage.
It's useful. Like, there are one-shots that just do 3 damage.
Exactly.
Right?
And so, yeah,
So,
even when
like,
you only have 2 burst cards in your trash, that's 6 damage, which is more than you would do on any normal turn. So,
yeah.
all right.
It's a very strong
So,
card.
I think I'm just going to go ahead and get Savage Mana out. Since I don't know that I want to use Punish the Weak right now and Haka of Restoration. Well, I could... You know what? I think I'm just going to actually Haka of Restoration, and that way I'll get 2 cards.
Savage Mana would be nice, or Punish the Weak would be nice to focus on the low one.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to go exactly the opposite. I'm actually going to discard Savage Mana. Because the only cards that it's going to be useful for is Environment.
There's very few things
right.
that you're going to use with Savage Mana here. So.
And I drew a Haka of Battle, so I'll hold on to that for later. And I will do some damage to Set. Yeah, Lock and Can't. Basically, I was saying is, there are, cacti and water troughs and stuff that I could put under Savage Mana, but, the Ennead literally has no additional targets other than themselves. They have nothing but one-shots. Right, John?
It does have one very important use against the Ennead with Haka, is that it's the only non-melee damage that he deals. So if it's Haka and Shu in a final showdown, you need Savage Mana in order to win. And I've had that happen, and I charged up a Haka of Battle big enough so that I could do it. I'm not AFK. Don't believe it. Yeah, Grievous Hailstorm is going to probably be the biggest thing overall. So, Chain Lightning next turn.
Savage Mana is a card, to answer the question from the person whose name I can't read because it's in a color that I can't make out. Savage Mana allows you, whenever your Haka destroys a target, to put that card underneath Savage Mana to start building it up for a big attack.
Hope you like your equipment card. Goodbye, equipment card.
Oh.
And then Set is going to play an extra card. Because he's a jerk. Yep, and there's Ankh. This is why Set is the worst, because now Atum is also going to look for another card.
Aha.
They work really well together in a bad way.
So to answer why Savage Mana is not very useful against the Ennead, it's because they are character cards. They have no other targets. Like a villain target would be something like Baron Blade's Blade Battalion, which is not a character card, but it is a target with hit points. So it can be destroyed, and then it can be put under Savage Mana, but character cards cannot be, like Osiris or Set or any of them. And so since the villain here does not have any targets that are not character cards, it's less stuff for you to help power that up with. All right, Legacy, what would you like to discard? We've got Danger Sense, Heroic Interception, and Lead from the Front.
1 vote for Danger Sense.
Yeah, that was going to be my guess as well, Danger Sense. Because I saw some chatter earlier about wanting to hang on to Lead from the Front, and Heroic Interception is always just a pretty decent choice to...
2 votes for Danger Sense.
2 votes for Danger Sense. Confirmed. All right, and I need to discard... I'm actually going to discard Horfire.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Why not Cryo Chamber?
There's a method in my madness. We'll see if it works out.
Okay. Oh, I don't want to discard any of these. I guess it'll be HUD Goggles.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to discard any of these.
You probably can discard Punish the Weak.
Yeah, yeah.
And Into the Stratosphere is not going to do much, so I'll discard that. And then they deal themselves damage. Except for Legacy. And we play another card, and it's more fire damage. And Tempest is hurting pretty bad.
Yeah, this is already not going well. All right, we have a vote for lead from the front and power to Tempest. All right, Legacy, chat. We've got one vote for playing lead from the front and then powering to Tempest. Standard redirect all damage to Tempest that is 1 or 2 damage until he stabilizes more. Ah. All right, so now we have a vote for Heroic Interception and power to Tempest. I mean, I agree with the power to Tempest. I think that's definitely going to be what happens, but we have a question about... All right, there's 2 votes for lead from the front.
Yeah, I would play lead from the front as well.
Yeah,
it's not yet time for Heroic Interception.
All right, so we'll heal Tempest up a little bit. Yeah, I agree. That's a good way to sort of keep those one-shot hit point thingies from hitting our low heroes. Osiris, Set, Shoe, Tefnut, and Water Trough. And you guys draw a Surge of Strength. All right, and I'm going to null point.
Get your hit point.
Yep, give me that hit point back. And there's an Isothermics that I can get back, so that's good. All right, Tachyon. The devil's bargain.
I want to draw cards.
Yeah.
Everyone draw cards.
You
Legacy
get a
draws
card.
Surge of
Surge
Strength.
of Strength. Impale. Ooh, I like it. HUD Goggles. Dominion. Ball Lightning. Another annoying card to get against the Ennead because it's it's a solid damage dealer, but you know, there's no ongoings to kill, so well, except your own. How many bursts did you have?
Sorry?
How many bursts? Like, how many is this? 5, okay.
5.
Yep. I wanted to know how many targets you were going to be hitting.
We'll get rid of this water trough between Tachyon and Tempest, so you don't need to worry about it.
Already. Rapid Recon. We've got a quick insight.
Yay, Hypersonic Assault.
Nice.
Now we need to cross our fingers that Ennead doesn't get played. Otherwise, you can't get through.
Yep. All right. I think...
What did the water trough ever do to you? It made the Ennead deal us horrific amounts of lightning damage.
Exactly. Yeah, remember, the Water Trough, not only is it cover, but it increases all lightning damage by 1. All right, so I'm going to get out my Taeha, and I'm going to damage Set for 3. And then who's our second choice?
A Tomb. Osiris is annoying, but a Tomb is worse.
Okay. I got another Elbow Smash.
We almost have Set down.
I smell a Chain Lightning.
Yeah, I think it's Chain Lightning time.
Yeah, Chain Lightning before we kill the Water Trough. I like it.
That was the plan.
A Water Trough killed my uncle, says the chat. And then the Hailstorm. Very nice. I used to be a Water Trough like you. Then I took an arrow to the...
Oh, good.
knee.
Matthew Hayes is going to hit Set.
Draw a localized hurricane. Are you already on the environment turn? I was letting it play out.
I fast forwarded.
Yep. So there's Matthew Hayes going after Set. Set's down to 3. Man, they are just quoting all the fun stuff tonight. We got some Johnny Dangerously. You know your last name is an adverb. And there's Knew It.
Yeah. So Legacy is going to redirect all this, so it's 0 damage. Which is an option I want to add. And at some point we'll add that.
Like a blanket redirect all?
Well, like an option which is if the damage is going to be 0, then say yes.
Ah, yes. I like it.
All right. Oh, see? Set's going to deal each hero target 1 lightning damage. I don't know if the order might matter here, so let's have Set go first, and you can probably order it so we avoid victimizing certain characters. Yeah, Nephthys is going to be another redirect all.
Yeah.
Of course, when that Ennead card flips over, they do +1 damage. I think.
Yeah, see, now I'm double bummed that I don't have my isothermic transducer out.
Yeah. I guess we can just redirect these Well, Haka's okay. He can take it. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, take the one for Tempest.
All right, Legacy. All right. What do you got? We got 2 surges of strength and a heroic interception. I believe they were earlier talking about heroic interception, but I don't know. So let's just wait and see what everybody wants.
I typed into the chat. I vote for Surge of Strength.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Yeah, the Ennead is one of those ones where not only is it hard...
Right. Surge of Strength.
Is it a difficult thing when it's advanced, but it also scales so that we ended up with 5 of them to start because we played a 5-player game.
Yep.
So it scales in 2 ways. All right, so let's see. 1 hero regains... Oh, they said yes. They're going to do Tempest.
Yeah, because Tempest is going to use his power twice this round, and Set will go down. So actually, he won't because of... Knew it. Ugh.
Well, I feel like we can get Set down this round either way.
Oh, yeah, we have to. And then we have to focus on Knew It.
All right, so... My initial plan was I was going to impale someone, since I'm going to start getting out my cold boosters next turn.
I rarely bother with Impale against the Ennead. They don't last long enough.
Yeah, I figured I'd put it on the highest one, but I guess we don't have to do that. I'm going to get out my other thing, and I'm actually going to heal this time, and then just have it for later. And then I'll get out Focus Apertures.
Would be okay, but...
Oh, and there's an onboard module. Awesome.
Okay.
Even more of a devil's bargain now.
Ugh. I hate that -1. I don't think I'm going to deal the damage. I'm going to use that Lightspeed Barrage on Knew It.
Where are you at? Like 6, 7?
7.
Okay. Do some rapid reconnaissance. Get rid of an accelerated assault. Draw Synaptic Interruption. Okay.
Yeah, Tempest can take care of Set, so I would focus on Nuit.
Okay.
I guess you can. Well, yeah. If you use Teha, then you can hit Set down, and then actually I can Lightning Slash Nuit. That's even better.
Okay.
So you could. I would elbow smash, but
Yeah. You want me to elbow? Should I elbow smash Nuit and then?
Yes.
Yes. Right. Okay. And then Teha Set.
yeah, you can Teha Set and Nuit.
Yep. I like it. But not Shu.
Yeah, I mean she's down to 12. It's pretty great.
Ooh,
actually,
Rampage.
Rampage is good.
Rampage!
Especially because Nuit is going down. She'll be down to 5. That was pretty good. We took her down to 5 in one round.
Yeah, that's solid.
The environment might help too.
And we got a Flash Flood. That's not bad to have in your back pocket on this environment. Unless you have one of those.
And now Set. Yeah. And now they have +1 damage because of the flip. Oh, God.
Yeah, so Lock and Cat has already sort of pre-voted for Heroic Interception for this round so that Haka can Rampage without
might
hurting
die.
us.
I think I will vote for Absolute Zero first.
Okay.
Because he can hit Nuit.
What do you have? 18 and I have 17, so I should take. Yeah, I can take. Oh wait, that's not what I meant to do.
Yeah, I mean, Absolute Zero can take damage, but
No.
and
Here.
don't redirect the fire or the cold, right? You wanted to take those.
Back up. Yeah, I meant to take all 3 of them. Because I'm going to heal, and I'd rather have Legacy have more space to deal with the Heroic Interception next turn. So, all right. So, we're going to start with Absolute Zero. I am not going to redirect the damage. So there's 3, and now I'm going to take no for an answer, and that's going to be 3, and I'm going to redirect it.
Guess you won't quite finish out Nuit, but it's pretty close. Yeah, and I think then I guess the order won't matter. I thought we might be able to finish off Nuit, which might help, but
yeah, if I had out either Cryo Chamber or, well, not Cryo Chamber. If I had out my Focus Apertures, we could have done it.
yeah. So basically here, the other heroes are going to take 2 damage or 3 damage, and Legacy's going to take 2 for each of these. So how much Legacy, how much damage do you want to take?
Yeah, I mean, so Tachyon's down to 14 and Tempest is down to 12, but Haka is at 22.
Yeah, Haka can probably take his damage. Tachyon and Tempest are in a... But, I mean,
More
Legacy's at
precarious
12,
situation.
so
Yeah.
I asked them how much they want to save the others. I mean, if Legacy and Tempest survive this, then Tempest will be able to do a lot of damage. Lockencan says none.
Yeah. See, I guess the question is Great as Legacy going to actually literally sacrifice himself to allow Haka to Rampage this turn? And if not, then not.
They say don't go any lower than 5.
All right.
I would say he could take 1 for each of Tachyon and Tempest.
Okay. So we'll redirect the lightning.
And not the fire,
and
not the cold.
The fire and not the cold.
And Haka can take all his damage.
Yep. Oh. I meant to redirect the first one. All right, so instead we'll just redirect the fire.
That's fine. All right.
All right.
So
what do you think?
The order can matter here. We might have to decide who dies. So can let their healing go first. Nephthys is gonna deal each hero target 1 fire damage. Then Jeb is going to deal the highest. Tefnut's going to deal the lowest. We can have Nephthys go. And Absolute Zero can actually kill Nuit here. If we want Nuit, actually, if we do that, Nuit's ability will happen.
Which is, of course, let's flip it over. At the start
Not
of the
too bad.
villain turn, shuffle the environment trash in the environment deck. Well, that's already passed, though, so that's not going to happen, right?
We are at the start of the villain turn right now.
Oh, I see. Okay.
This was the bonus play from set.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think we can hit Nuit because we might, when we play cards, we might do some damage, right? So it'd be nice to have Nuit out and reshuffle the environment. No big deal.
Yeah, yeah, we don't have a Lost in the Past out, so we're fine.
Yeah, and here will everyone take their own damage. Yeah, that's why I said we might be dead this turn. Now, Tefnut is going to kill Tempest. Right now. Who has the most cards in play? Looks like Absolute Zero or Haka. So we can send that over to Absolute Zero. Why don't we do that? Let Isis go.
Wait, the most cards in play?
According to my screen, it's Absolute Zero.
To me, it's Legacy. Fortitude, lead from the front, and Surge of Strength.
Oh, I was looking at the hand icon.
Yeah.
I was looking at it wrong. Well, I guess, yeah, it's gonna be Legacy anyway, so he may as well take it. And then the two, yeah, so the two at the highest 2 damage each, which is going to be 4 damage. We can do Jeb. And now the question is going to be who dies, Legacy or Tempest?
Yeah, so again, the problem here is that there's no way for them now to use Heroic Interception. Because it's 3 melee damage plus 1. So if he does it, he'll die and it won't take effect.
Yeah.
I
think I would lose Legacy.
Yeah. Yep. We appreciate your sacrifice, chat room. You are gone, but not forgotten.
Hey,
we will avenge you. Cold Snap, Research Grant, Hawk of Shielding.
Guess what? I can play Hypersonic Assault.
Aha!
That's going to save our bacon.
And Nuit is gone. Love it.
Well, the explosive wagon makes it so that, yeah, it would get through.
Oh, it
anyway.
would have gotten through anyway, right? Yep.
And the explosive wagon won't kill us if it blows up.
And Haka regains 2.
And then also ground pound, whatever. Oh, you're drawing. No, did you play ground pound?
I think I drew ground pound.
Oh, you drew ground pound from Vitality Surge.
From Vitality Surge, yep.
Yeah, okay. Vicious Cyclone, eh? I guess I can put that next to a tomb, unless we're going to kill him before then, and just make sure he dies. Or I could put it next to someone who will be around longer.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking about with Impale, was pick whoever had the highest HP and just have that be the gift that keeps on giving for a while.
Yeah, I guess I can put it on Jeb. And a Stout Barrel. And all villain targets regain 4 hit points.
By Grabthar's hammer, what a savings. Man,
and they're also regaining 3 hit points from the end of turn action.
Of course they are.
All right.
Oy. All right. So who's all the way back to full HP? Quite a few of them, it would appear.
Well, I think we need to focus down a Tomb and Osiris, especially a Tomb.
All right. So one player may draw a card, player may use a power, or discard the top card of one deck.
I think Tempest Power.
Yeah, Tempest Power is probably the best choice, but we'll let the.
It is their choice.
Yep, Legacy in cap. You're not out yet, so don't go to sleep.
Power on Tempest.
Yep. Tempest uses the Hailstorm.
I wish I had the Gene-Bound Shackles.
Yes.
As I said, it's kind of like cheating. Discard the top card of the environment deck. Dun dun dun!
All right, so yeah, definitely gonna onboard module. We get a modular realignment, and I guess I'll just pull another calibration unit in. And
Cold Snap's pretty good if you could survive.
yeah, oh, wait, I clicked out of the window. All right, let's see, Cold Snap. Let's see. Each non-hero target, 1 cold damage. Yeah, like I'm wondering if I gird my loins for the Rampage.
The problem is that Rampage is going to destroy the explosive wagon, which will kill us.
Oh, crap.
I don't think...
Yeah.
Like, actually, what you should probably play is Ground Pound so that the explosive wagon doesn't kill us. As Haka. So
yeah, and I have enough cards to discard that I can do that. And yeah, I think at this point we're too low to make Rampage worth our while.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. So I can discard that. And then, then we're back to absolute zero. Should I focus Apertures so I can heal up a bit more right now? And prepare for, hoping to draw something like...
Well, Ground Pound will keep you from getting hurt. So what I would do is Cold Snap, and then next turn focus Apertures.
Okay.
Because Cold Snap's going to be hitting them all every round for at least 1 damage, maybe more if there's a wagon.
Right.
And as long as we can keep any wagons from killing us.
All right. And so if we Ground Pound, I could do a damage now, or 2 damage, 3 damage, because it's going to boost twice because of Explosive Wagon, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess yeah, it could be worthwhile to do that, but it's up to you. If you want to deal damage versus...
Who are we focusing? A Tomb? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, isn't the wagon is Hypersonic Assault? Oh, but it's going to expire right now.
It's expired.
Yep.
Yeah. And so since we're not worried about that, I'm going to play Research Grant instead of Synaptic Interruption. I guess I'm going to play them both. And then I'll use Research Grant. Ooh, a Sonic Vortex now is going to be great. 9 burst cards. 10 burst cards.
All right, and we're going to Ground Pound. Yes, I do. I'm going to get rid of that Rampage, as I was saying, and then... Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, I literally never use Haka of Shielding, but I feel like Dominion is probably not going to do much either right now, but I'm just going to get rid of that. All right, so let's do Taeha on a Tomb. And
Osiris, I would
Yeah, I was gonna say, who's our second?
Yeah,
Osiris
the
on
wagon
4.
Tempest is going to take care of. So. All right, I can discard. I think I'm not. I love Localized Hurricane, but I don't think I'm going to be taking +1 damage right now.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite cards, but the bargain on that right now is too much.
And I'm not going to be probably needing Flash Flood. But I'm going to hold on to Ball Lightning, and I'm going to play Otherworldly, I think.
Well, if we... Oh, it can't do damage at all. Never mind. I was going to say, if we were immune, if it was what the Legacy had planned to do, I would Flash Flood the Explosive Wagon, let it damage all of them, but...
Well, no, Legacy's going to probably have Tempest use a power, right? So we'll
I know,
destroy
I
the
was
Explosive Wagon then.
talking back. I was saying, like, if Legacy had intercepted, we could use the Explosive Wagon against them, but that's not what happened,
Right.
so...
Yeah, actually, maybe I'll just maybe I'll use Ball Lightning, hit a tomb, try to get him knocked out, and I'm just gonna not destroy an ongoing card. Because a tomb might get knocked out by like a Nimble Strike or something on Set's card play. So, and I have a choice of 2 Otherworldly Resiliences to play.
Sheesh, what are you gonna do? And we have a temporal event.
Lost in the Past. So this is where Nuit's ability is dangerous because she reshuffles the environment trash. And now we don't have a Flash Flood anymore. So we might be in trouble. We might get lost in the past. Hey, look at that. Look at that. We're getting all sorts of cool stuff.
Pushing limits, Haka Restoration. Like it. All right, let's get rid of the other Haka Restoration. And what do I have right now? I have 8.
You're not going to want those during an
Yeah, I'm getting rid of both of them. And I'm going to keep the other 3. Look at that. I'm the only one not scarred.
Hey, Gene-bound
And Gene-bound Shackles. Nice.
All right. Sustain the portal. Oh, yes. Actually, well, she's going to actually reshuffle it after this, so there's no need to discard a card for this. It won't help.
And it can't deal any damage, right? All the healing.
It's all right. We're hitting them a lot faster.
Yep. All right.
So, yes, actually, if we want, let's see who has what. Do we have any way to get rid of that card? I don't think so. So the only way for us to not get lost in the past
is to kill the Explosive Wagon.
Oh, yeah, kill the Explosive Wagon. We don't have to discard the top card of the environment. We can kill the Explosive Wagon.
Yep.
So...
And if we Tempest Power now, we will do that. Right?
Yes. I'm just going to remind them of that in the chat here because they're behind.
Okay.
But yeah, that ability is handy for this, but I think because we're killing the wagon, it's going to go in the trash and keep us from losing.
Yeah, and I mean, I understand the idea of wanting to not only kill the Explosive Wagon, but also discard a card just to be safe for next turn. But
it won't be safe for next turn.
But it won't, exactly, because it's the same thing's going to happen. So, yeah.
2 votes for Power Tempest. Tempest does an absurd amount of damage. All right. And so the order matters here.
Order
so
matters.
Here's the trick. Because Tefnut is the highest, Gene-bound Shackles gets +2.
Yes, this is good stuff right here.
And now Nephthys is the highest. And yes, she's considered to be the highest. And now Jeb is the highest. And now Isis is the highest. And that's it. But we'll still hit them first before the Explosives Wagon.
Yeah, we managed that Explosive Wagon really well this game. I'm very happy with that.
All right, and now you get to cold snap everything for 1. 2.
Or 2.
Because Set played...
I have focus apertures.
Why they still think that we're going to lose, but I disagree.
Yes. All right. So I already have the focus apertures out. Like, it might be worth it. Would it be worth it, you think, to cryo chamber, and then that way I'm getting +2 on my cold snap?
I guess we could stay pointing at we could still lose because at the start of the environment turn, the top card gets put in the bottom of the environment deck. So we're hoping for a sustain the portal or temporal event. We'll see.
Yeah, well, there's 3 of them. There's one sustain the portal and 2 temporal events left. So,
you do what you want.
All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cryo chamber. And then heal with the hopes that it's gonna matter that I'm still around. What did I draw? Ugh, Fueled Freeze? Is that what I drew? Ugh. Alright.
Do I want 2 sonic damage? No, I don't think so.
Alright, a tomb done.
Anyone want to get hit for sonic damage?
No, thank you.
I could hit myself.
Oh, because you have Synaptic Interruption.
Yeah. And then redirect it over to Osiris. But I might want to save that Synaptic Interruption for them hitting me.
Well, let's see here. I can do Elbow Smash damage and Taeha damage, and we could get Osiris done if he was down by 1 more.
Oh, good.
Blinding speed
that I won't get to play.
2 blinding speeds. All right, how do we get you to play one of those?
We can't.
Wah, wah. Oh, right. Oh, well, yeah, so that's not going to work either. Let's see. If I Haka of Battle, let's see. Taeha does 3 melee damage. If I Haka of Battle, I can discard 4 and do 7 and kill Osiris.
You don't need to do 7 to Osiris.
Oh, right, because how much are you
Tempest has a turn.
And Tempest, is he going to get into the Gene-bound shackles? No, he's not. So I just need to get him down to 4.
Yes. So Taeha will do that.
All right.
And he could Evo Smash someone else. Or Dominion or whatever.
How is... Wait, Taeha, do we have a +1 damage in play?
You needing him down to 4.
4.
Taeha does 3.
Right. Sorry. Okay, so... Yeah, let's see here. Who's our next most important after that? Who's doing damage? Tefnet?
Doesn't really matter.
Tefnet, Isis. And I can't do damage to Shu.
I mostly look at, like, the icons that they react to.
Right.
Nephthys does damage to each target, so she's annoying.
All right, so they're saying Elbow Smash Tefnet.
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, it's good. Go whoever's the highest so that Tempest can Gene Bound up more. That's smart.
Yes, I like it. All right, and then so I'm going to do Osiris. And then, all right, so let's see. We got 16, 16, 14, 14, and 12.
Hit Nephthys.
And I get a Vitality Surge. All right, we're doing lots of damage. Let's hope it's not futile.
It might be all for naught.
It might
but
be
we'll
all
see.
for naught.
It's all for naught. Oh.
I don't think we've ever seen this on the stream before.
I don't think so.
Our first
Yeah.
loss to Lost in the Past.
Lost in the past.
And you hate being lost in the past and also like scarred and injured, which is what we all are right now, except for Haka. Haka's just lost in the
Yes.
past and totally chill about it.
And we only have the Twitch chat to blame.
Why didn't you guys play Legacy better? Man.
Lock and Cat blames discarding Flash Flood. Fair enough.
Yeah, or that early, we did have that early
I discarded the
blinding speed that we got rid of. All right, well, it's only been an hour, but as I said, we were only going to play one game this evening because we've been working really hard trying to get ready for Friday. And frankly, I still have more to do tonight, and I want to get home and do it. So I'm going to once again post the link to the anniversary page. Remember to tell your friends. If you have anybody who's been waiting to get on the Sentinels train, this weekend is going to be an amazing time to do it. It's going to be a pretty big sale. You guys are going to be pretty excited, I have a feeling. We're going to be raising money for charity. So
Apparently you can donate on the site already.
yeah, well, so I went ahead and just made the widget live because why not?
So
yeah.
if you want to start powering that up, feel free.
Yeah, someone's already donated $10, which is awesome. Technically, the event only exists this weekend, but the widget is live. So if you want to start donating, that's fine. And the reason why we did the donation widget is because we know that a lot of you guys already own the game, and yes, you could always just buy it for your friends, but if you already own the game and everything else, and you still want to donate, we figured why would we not let you do that? It's a good cause. So there you go. You can do that. Sentinelsdigital.com/anniversary is where you're going to find all that wonderful information. We're going to have lots of fun stuff going up on Friday. That page will also be tracking the app updates as they go live. 1.5, we posted about this, but I might as well mention it here as well. Version 1.5 is the multiplayer update. It is submitted and awaiting approval on Apple. And it is absolutely within the realm of possibility that it will be approved and go live on Friday, but it's also within the realm of possibility that it will not. Irrespective of that, the iOS version will still be on sale. So even if the multiplayer update is not there, you'll still be able to buy it at a discount, and it'll go live as soon as it's able. But we will be tracking that on this page. We'll have a little sort of readout that shows you when the game is live on which stores, so you can be sure to get it.
Yep, and it'll be definitely available on Android stores and Steam.
Yes, those are much more within our control, so those will definitely be live at some point. We'll probably be pushing the button somewhere around early morning, and then depending on processing speed on the different stores, it'll go live anytime between 8 or 9 in the morning and probably like 10 or noon or so. But it'll definitely be live that day. So, what else is there to say? I don't know. We're lost in the past, so there's not much to say. There's no streaming. There's no Twitch streaming in 1886.
That's true. There's like streams of water that you turn your windmills, turn your mills to make flour to survive the harsh winters.
Indeed. All right, so that's it, folks. Thank you as always for joining us. Feel free to join us on Friday for the big anniversary, and make sure you tell your friends. And go Sentinels. We'll be toddling along come this weekend.
Stay tuned.
All right, good night, everybody.